Alright guys, so I'm sitting down here at the other boat. It's currently raining. I don't have an intro for this video, so I figured I'd record it. So in this video we saw that I sanded down the liners, and I also helped my dad glass in where the prop shafts were, and I didn't get much of either of them because I'm recording on an iPhone and I don't really know who to have record these. Dash if anyone really wants to see what's going on or they want to see the progress. So, I don't know, this is kind of just an experiment to see what people like, what people want to see. I mean, people redoing boats or doing boats really isn't a thing on YouTube besides some sailboats. So, I think that we might have something good here. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for, like, recording if I want to go big. My computer's not great for editing. So right now it's getting recorded on an iPhone X or iPhone 10, whatever you want to call it, and it's just going to get edited on iMovie and thrown up on YouTube. So I don't know how good the quality is going to be, all that, but I'm just trying to figure out what we want to do here. You guys got to let me know if this actually takes off, then I will be more than happy to buy a camera and everything and give you guys quality content, but I just don't want to spend the money because I'm a 20-year-old. I'm still in college and looking for a house type of thing right out of college. Got ambition, so I don't want to throw it away on a camera, but yeah, if you guys like this, let me know for sure, because I'm more than happy to make it. I mean, this is just what we do on the weekends and when we aren't doing school and work. So my dad and I really enjoy this process, so we'll keep doing it no matter if people are watching or not. But if you guys want to come along for the ride, make sure to subscribe and hit the like button, I guess. I don't know, it feels weird saying that, just watching people say that all these years, but it really does show you if people want more of what you're doing. So yeah, I mean, I guess that's it for the intro. Let's get into sanding.
An overview of this project. This is what we're dealing with. For those of you who don't know, we added on 4.5 feet to this 28 Bertram. We cut off the transom right where that bulkhead is, or a little bit before. You can see the shift in the color right there where we joint them. But we cut it off and then we re-glued it right on the back here. We added in stringers and bulkheads and some supports on the side, and we've really enclosed it completely. What we worked on this weekend were those guys right over there, and we're getting close here. Fuel tank's going in right there, there, and there, and it'll be around 340 gallons of fuel, so we should have a pretty massive range. And let me hop in and show you guys what we've done to specifically where the prop shaft was. Alright, so here's what we were doing this weekend. We piled our glass on top of some melamine, and we also just tied it all together down here, including on the bulkheads, and just overall strengthened the boat a ton. We still got to add a little more on there. We might add a foam core. Did the same thing on this side though, and the boat's really starting to come along. We should get the fuel tanks in here soon. But look at the size of these stringers. These stringers are triple at least what we had in here originally. You can see the original stringers up there. So essentially what we did here is added a ton to that ass of this boat. And it's just going to be able to go right through waves, and we are not going to have to worry about it at all, really. I mean, it's 1/4 inch plywood, so you can see we have a little bit of a water issue. Welcome to South Florida, where it rains, it pours for about 15 minutes, and then it's beautiful sunshine. Started to core up the rest of the transom, and I mean, right here we're gonna have those liners, which you'll see me sanding here shortly, and right there will be the other liner, and then is it right where I'm standing, we're gonna have a live well. So pretty cool. Got the bracket right there, which we made custom, tied in, did it all ourselves. Everything on here is us. So yeah, hopefully you guys like it. I mean, I don't know anyone else crazy enough to do this. Doing a little bit of sanding, getting ready to take off the rest of this guide coat. This is what it's going to look like when it's done. Should be completely flush, going through in a couple spots, but it's from the temporary mold that happens. I'll show you guys what it looks like here in a second. So we're done with the first sands here. You can see we went through here. The corner's still all rough and edgy and needs to get filled, but that's to be expected on the first sand. You can see it's all the way throughout. It was a temporary mold, so it wasn't perfect by any stretch of the imagination. Just hit it with 150 to start off with.
gonna fill everything like that corner and right here with that massive gash, and you can't get it perfect on a temporary mold. But you can get it perfect once you start priming and filling, and that's exactly what we're gonna be doing here shortly, so stay tuned. All right, guys, it's gonna wrap it up for today. We don't really have anything else going on for about until Friday, probably. These guys gotta get primed back there, and we gotta get going on some more glass in the boat and get those fuel tanks cold tarred. See if the weather allows it for this weekend, but hopefully you guys enjoy it. Make sure to like and subscribe, like I said. Have a good one.